Hi, Alosha here. So today I'd like to share with you the water and how much of water do we really need to sustain ourselves and our families. If you're conservative of having one bath a day and sharing it with your family, which some people such as our government may laugh at, but if you are conservative and you are using about one bath and a bit of kitchen and a bit of laundry, we're looking at about 350 liters a day for a family of 4 people, more like 3 people, so I can speak on our behalf. So that means 10,000 liters of water. And with erratic weather patterns that we are experiencing, where we didn't have rain in Johannesburg for 7 months, that means you will require 70,000 liters of fresh water for your home. You know, plastic water tanks will cost you 1 rand per liter, meaning 70 grand, and they do have a lifespan in the sun of between 5 and 10 years, depending if they're in the full sun. So where do we get such a big quantity of water? I know our minister says dig boreholes, but did you know that in Mexico in 1950s they only had to dig 5 meters to get to groundwater? By 2000 they had to dig 200 meters to get to the groundwater. Now they're digging 850 meters deep to get the same groundwater, and now it comes heavily laden with fluoride, and children are losing their teeth and fluorosis, all black teeth, so it's becoming quite a social content. So digging boreholes is not the solution, because nobody's creating swales and recharging the groundwater, and all our rain is ending up in the oceans and rivers. Our groundwater is not being recharged. So at the current level, if we all start digging boreholes, in about 20 years or sooner, we will run out of water completely, of the underground water. So it is definitely not the solution, and it does come, as we dig deeper, it will get worse and worse in quality. It is a fact. Natural occurring toxic minerals are there, and so the thinking that I have come to, well, I've got this pool 100,000 liters, and a small pool would be 50,000 liters. What if I could convert this pool into a wetland pool, which I did? So you can see behind me the water is clear. You can actually see my stained walls. When I went on holiday, I didn't run the barracuda, so the walls did get stained. The solution for that was to go for a darker color, and yeah, because it's not that visible and probably easier to clean than white, but nevertheless it is what it is. And the bottom line is that I can drink this water. No, my family is not yet consuming it because it needs some water filtration system, but the water is healthy. The water is clear, and I'm going to show it to you. It's absolutely clear, it's oxygenated, and it tastes great. Yeah, it tastes really fantastic. So if I can put that into my body, I can put this onto my garden. I can clean this water with a simple filtration system that I have learned in Thailand using bio-char. But any pathogenic bacteria that might be growing, it will remove it. So this water can be plumbed back into the house. That's 100,000 liter storage capacity that most of us are not even enjoying more than 10 times a year, because I can't swim in chlorine anymore. It makes me cough, it is highly toxic. I don't want to do that to my body. I value my body too much to swim in chlorine. So here I've got natural ponds that I can swim in, I can irrigate from, which I do, and I did when I went away. And now I have basically drinking this water. So soon this water will be plumbed back into our house for our family to enjoy. Having costed out the plastic tanks, I have decided that for 70,000 rand, for 70,000 liters, possibly there could be another solution, because some of us don't have pools. So I have investigated another option, which in time I will be implementing. It will be to rip up my driveway with a TLB. Okay, get the TLB for one day, dig a 6 by 3 meter hole, 2 meters deep, and that will give me 60,000 liters of water on demand. And then I'll build a ferrous cement vault and put the soil back and put the driveway back over so the cars can drive over. I've seen it being done and it is totally possible. So I believe I can get 60,000 liters of water for much cheaper than plastic tanks. And it will be much healthier because the water will be kept underground in a cool environment, away from sunlight, and so on. So what happens in this pool? Well, the barracuda sucks the water up, rushes it through the filter, and I've made a split. So some of it drops back over into the pool and some of the water goes through a wetland. Let me show you. So this is it. This is what the ecological system looks like. Instead of chlorine, I have dug this trench that goes around in this dome, and it doesn't have to be round. And the water travels, drops in here. There we go. I've got a valve behind me that controls how much water I want to get in here. So I can have some dropping out there and some back into the pool and some coming through the wetland. Travels around in a waterproof contained space, full of gravel. There is no water exposed anywhere in the gravel. The water just travels underneath it, and all the plants are cleaning the water. It's quite phenomenal. And just over here, I don't know if you can see, but I'll show you now, but here's a pipe that basically takes the water back down, and I've joined it into the veer and it drops over. So that's what ecological system looks like. It wasn't that difficult. I did it with 2 guys, a couple of weekends, and yeah, it's totally possible for anyone to achieve that. And now I've got really healthy, clean water backup. And not just backup, I mean, that's what we swim in, and that's what we're soon going to be drinking. So I'd like to invite you to a workshop that's happening really soon, and experience practical implementation of wetland making, pool conversion, getting rid of your kitchen water into your garden safely, and a lot of other useful, practical, hands-on information. We'll be actually getting dirty and sweaty for the day. We'll actually make an awesome wetland together. Small one that will treat you all your bath and shower water, which is 10,000 to 20,000 liters of water a month. You'll be able to treat that, so your irrigation will utilize treated grey water for your garden. And that's what I'm doing, and I'll share all of that with you. If you're eager to book, it's on my workshops page, alosha.co. Go to workshops and check it out there. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Scroll below and leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. I'd like to hear from you. Namaste.